island that was that's Sacman Street. That shit was an island by itself. And if you wasn't La Familia or you wasn't thorough enough, you couldn't cross to that side of the land. Know what I mean? Like I remember that shit clear as day coming from 131 and being one of the only ones after Rob that was comfortable enough and able to go in 365 and sit out in front of the building, be on the 11th floor, being 11H, know what I mean? Being fucking
Yeah.
11F, being 11G. Like I was able to do those things coming from 131 where Fat Cat, Rhino, Don Rule, fly fucking a bunch of the pimp brothers. Like just the history that we have is different. We just don't speak upon it, but the history we got is worth billions. It's worth billions because every project and every building them beef with each other. But the beautiful thing is we able to do this right now.
Right now.
Right now.
That's right. Can I say something about that dog era, right? Back touching on the pit bull era, right? I don't look down on that because my era was the pigeons, my nigga. My era was the pigeons. You know what I'm saying? Like we caught pigeons. I ain't never messed with the pigeons, but my era, that was it. You ain't have a pigeon coop like you was questioned. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, man. Yeah, the pigeon coop for my era. Y'all was with the pits.
That was the gold. That was the golden era.
Yeah, that's
that was the golden era. Like I just visualized when you said that about the pigeon coop. Like shit, I remember Bat Rob, J Lo had a pigeon coop behind my building, 131. Brothers fell through the roof. 2 days later, niggas had a whole nother spot in back of 365 on the roof of the Greyhound building. Remember that, Bat?
Yo, I remember the era. Yo, I remember.
That's a fact, King. That's a fact.
I remember they had the little pit house behind 14 brothers.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit was
We was all the way different as youth. You already know the vibe.
All the way different. Y'all, I know. Yo, that's when you couldn't even go through that grass, boy. It was dangerous going into that grass behind 14 brothers. Now they got a park there. Word.
Yeah, no, that's beautiful. That's beautiful history, man. That's great history. Like a few years ago, me, Bat, Free, and Rob was on a pigeon coop. We was on Tyson and them coop on Pennsylvania Avenue in New Locks. This was like 2011, 2012, right, Bat?
Yeah, facts.
Right.
You talking? I hear you, King. I mean,
2000.
You know what the vibe is. We ain't gotta. We know we telling the story is accurate, is authentic. We ain't just talking to be heard. Like we telling the truth.
I just say that to say that the universe connects with each other slowly but surely. The pieces to the puzzle was always there. It needed to be formed and placed in the proper parts.
I mean, self-explanatory. That's why you in the yard. Like that's why you got the privilege to be in the yard because you know, like you part of what this shit we do. Like honestly, like come on, like ain't no cap with this shit. Like we really, you know what I'm saying, and we really got something going on, and we spicing it up for y'all. Yeah, we finna be in y'all face all 2024. I promise y'all that. We in y'all face all 2024. And it ain't gonna be no bull. Y'all gonna rock with it.
Yeah, let me ask you a question, King. This cat with these with stabbing the female. Pardon me, I can't recall her name right now. But it was one of the twins, I believe. She was the twin, right? You know what
she was?
You know what that? Huh?
Nah, yeah, she was a twin. She was the oldest.
You know what that cat life gonna be like on that island, bro?
Miserable.
It's worse from our days. See, our days we did shit for reputation. We did shit just because. We did shit for no reason. But this era now in the penitentiary, though the penitentiary is more controlled on the island, there is no running nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You can play that PC, but they come in the PC to get you. Just like in the
Right.
Fed, they come in the PC to get you. None of that shit matters. Just like up north, they come in the PC to get you. You know what I'm saying? But that was real weird, bro. I know a lot of people say mental disability, but I'm fighting with a lot too. PTSD, acute anger disorder. Like, I'm diagnosed with like 5 different things from the street life. You know what I'm saying? So I don't be thinking about beating no broad, bro. I don't be thinking about stabbing no broad, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't be thinking about none of that. So the excuse of the mental disability, nah. Now, if you consider mental disability with a lot of the elements that go along to disrupt it all, you know, maybe you can do that. I haven't been in that position to where I have my whole surrounding also on top of my mental disability pushing me to do something goofy. I've never been in that position, so I can't speak on it. You know what I'm saying? But from a been through it perspective, but as a whole, nah, bro, don't know mental disability push you to that. And your homeboys around.
I feel like in his case I feel like they use a lot of those things as crutches and excuses. You know what I mean? It's almost like we all know functional addicts that kept it a million. You understand what I'm saying? And then we know individuals that use that addict side as a crutch. Oh, this person did this because they are going through something. They under the influence. We all going through something. The difference is our mental is a little bit and a lot stronger than the average, and that we have a support system with one another that we really don't even consider a support system, because we all family at the end of the day. But if brothers utilize the support system the way it's supposed to be utilized, a lot of individuals will be right back to normal, because it's a mental thing, man.
Sometimes the support system got to be observed, not to.
I agree what Coke's saying, because at the end of the day, keep being rejected for so long, like that scars certain men masculinity. Like, so you don't know how many times little bro was rejected, not saying what in no fake but form fashion what he did was acceptable, but he was going through something mentally, and then the individuals that he was around didn't stop him. Like, yo, bro, you bugging. Y'all allow him to make this act, and now the magnitude of it is so, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't change what the hell y'all just let him do.
That's right.
That's like me being outside with you. I'm never letting you get to that level to where you gonna do some shit like that and then you regretting it later. Yo, bro, let's get in the car. We off this. That we out. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? That's what real gonna do. I'm not gonna allow you to just And that's with these kids. You got a bunch of kids is leading kids. You got motherfucker calling the dude big homie, motherfucker 15. I fucking see the big homie because he know how to get you a couple of dollars. That don't make you a big homie. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be mindful of that. So honestly, that mental health shit is really an issue. And a lot of us need to go sit down and talk with these people and get the proper help we need. Because us thinking we don't need the help because we can function, that don't mean we don't need the help that we need. And a lot of us do, because we interact with each other and you show me the traits that whereas you need somebody to where you can relieve this shit to, because motherfuckers have a lot of going on. Even if it's with a comrade, even if you know what I'm saying, you ain't gotta go seek professional help, because you got brothers that can help you override that, whatever you know what I'm saying.
Indeed. We are the best doctors. The problem is that too much comparison in the world, and the support system crumbles because you can tell somebody that you considered your ace. You can tell them, yo, between me and you, I'm hurting right now. I ain't got no food in the crib. I just need like $3 so I can get me a pack of chicken fat. You know what I mean? Fat, anything to eat. I'm hurting right now. Individual that you just told that to would turn around and tell you he don't have it and give a female 100 more than what you asked for right after you asking, and then turn around and clown you a week later by talking about how you a broke individual.
Fact.
So the system, the support system is being used wrong, and it's upside down. Because really, if I tell my brother something, I'm only telling you because you're my brother. As a support system, you're supposed to give me right information and guidance and assist me. Instead, they pulling the weight. They putting 50-pound weights on 5-pound babies to make you go under 10 times faster, man, instead of helping you rise 10 times faster. That's just my outtake on that.
Yeah, pretty much that's really honestly what it is, man. If you paying attention to what's going on.
Yeah. I feel like can't nobody help us but each other. But again, that trust gotta be 1 million. Gotta be 1 million.
That's a factor.
Gotta be 1 million.
I agree.
Me and you was on the line when we lost Free. And everybody is going through what they're going through, but so to speak, we was on the phone with him, thinking everything was a joke. You feel what I'm saying? Thinking he was somewhere else, high, smack, just joking around with us. So a lot of that stuff needs to be spoke about. You know what I mean? The pain, y'all grew up with him. Y'all slept neck and neck. You understand what I'm saying? The same way how Tremel, Pothead, you know what I mean? Low, everybody is dealing with the same pain, just don't have a proper outlet to let it out in. Don't have a hard drive to dump this pain into. So we sit there and we let that shit barricade up for years, months, sometimes even decades. And the moment you get into something, all of that pain and frustration, it goes to the person sometimes that it may not even be directed to. You know what I mean? Like the dude that stabbed that female, who knows what he was going through in the process? Who knows what he was going through? You know what I mean? You could just have an argument, and then one of your mans come and play a game with you and take your hat off your head, and you might take his head off his shoulders. Pause. You feel what I'm saying? But that might not be for him. That anger it built up. It was like a bottle that you put too much air in, and that shit had no other exit. We human.
That's why I believe dudes got to play these positions that they taking the titles for as being big brothers, and you know what I'm saying, role models. Like, you know what I'm saying, if that's what you're doing, like, you know what I'm saying, use that, because like the brother said on the interview, you don't know what it is with you telling somebody, yo, to give him a minute to pause and think before he just make a reaction. So sometimes we got to be mindful of us voicing our opinion sometime at work, because you don't know the space an individual is in to where they ready to crash out, as what they call it today.
Nah, you're 100% right.
Saying? So like sometimes you just got to be that voice when you thinking you should be quiet. Sometimes you got to be heard, because you don't want nobody to go through, especially me. Like, you did your time incarcerated, and despite I did more and you did less, we still both did time. But me doing the stretch, like, if I can give a motherfucker anything, like, don't ever make that choice. Like, there's so much more you can do before you decide to go out there and make certain decisions that where you're gonna regret later. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, ain't nobody trying to do nothing that you're gonna have regret about. Everything that you do in life at the age that we are at, we should be making history and accomplishing shit, like watching our kids be happy, the individuals that's around you, and shit is genuine. Like, ain't no cap, like it's love. Like that's you look forward to get up and call the motherfucker in the morning and make sure a motherfucker on roll call top of the morning or a text top of the morning, bro. And the motherfucker could get up whenever he get up and see that text and hit you back. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we gotta start doing as a collective. You know what I'm saying? Because it take a team to keep the game, you know what I'm saying, where it need to be, man. And as long as everybody play their position, we can do whatever we want, bro. And you know what I'm saying? As long as we stay, and like I said, man, remember, ain't no big meat, little use, man. Everybody opinion count.
Indeed. You couldn't have said it better. Couldn't have said it better, man.
Pardon me. Me up.
That's the key. That's the key.
Like, I'm thankful that we can sit down in these groups and we can pass off different information about what's going on, and we willing to put out input. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. It have to have an ending. It have to have an ending. Every book got its final chapter.
You're right.
So we as a people gonna put this shit to its final chapter, and you know what I'm saying, do what we need to do as a collective.
In this here, there is no final chapter, and I'm gonna say that very strongly and stand on that, because of the fact of if we think about final chapters, unfortunately, a lot of big brothers, big sisters, OGs, whichever way we want to paint ourselves, will be out the picture and wouldn't even be thought about or relevant if we think about the ending chapters, because a lot of brothers and sisters that did hella time ain't being spoke about. So when you're not being spoke about or relevant, it pushes you behind and under to the last page, the last file. You understand what I'm saying? Like, damn, what happened to such and such? You know the saying, brothers do go to jail and they only be spoke about for 2 weeks.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Right. And that's how the chapter ends. And we ain't gonna end no chapters. We just gonna keep them going, because I'm your future, and then we have more generations behind me. You know what I mean? I'm speaking to 2 grandparents. I'm y'all 2 grandparents. So on that note, ain't no ending chapter, because we still have more generations that we got to give this wisdom to. We are kings, and we are original for a reason.
Oh, indeed. Let me build on that real quick, because as a you speaking from as a, not telling you what you're doing, but that seems from a whole perspective, from an individual. And I ain't putting no tags on shit. I'm just naming things. You know what I'm saying? I think that was leaning more like ending chapters to certain beefs, ending chapters to certain generals not liking each other over 40 years ago situation. We got to start small. We really got to start small, because the only way to keep it going, right, honestly, is to begin to unify. If we keep the unification out of it, bro, we ain't got too much longer. You know what I'm saying? And that's from, again, small, meaning our character of men. We already very few. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, we both of y'all 1,000 correct. 1,000 correct, because as a whole, we ain't never going nowhere. We're gonna always exist, because we exist in many different fields of life, not some street. You know what I'm saying? Because we are not street niggas. We from Brownsville, and Brownsville offered you survival skills. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean we come from somewhere that's I don't see that as violent. You teaching me survival skills is not somewhere that's violent, because a kid living in Pakistan, he got to be taught survival skills. He ain't teaching bro to get the A. That's part of survival, depending on what aspect of life he choosing to walk. You know what I mean? But you know, bro. Well, shit, because I lost a lot of
definitely peace there.
I
hear you, Paul.
Down names, you know what I'm saying? I be writing down names. An episode where I just really give all these men acknowledgement that I came across throughout my travels of penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? I think that it is. I mean, you touched on this, Coke. That's why I'm speaking on it.
Nah, look, with you, everything you said, I'm feeling. I can feel electricity, Paul.
Right. Wow. So you know, I really want to do that. But me and Bat was talking the other day, and I was talking about this OG named Supreme from Brownsville. I mean, Brownsville. I was like, yeah, I'm from Van Dyke. He's like, yo, let me holler at you real quick, right? So he pulled me to the side. He was like, yo, you know this dude named Dead-Eye Pete? So I'm like, yeah. He was like, yo, I'll be right back. Next day, he came to the yard. He got his paperwork. Bro, this brother been down since 85. This is like this is like beginning of 95. I'm in Elmira. And when I read this shit, bro, and then to realize he still got 20 something to go when he was the victim, robbery gone wrong, right? No, they robbed one, and they robbed his people. Now some of them is on get back time. Get back, get real. They tell. You know what I'm saying? You want to throw water, but you don't want to get wet. So right. He got wet. He tell. You know what I mean? But yeah, I spoke on a lot, man. And that's why I mentioned them two names, because one of them names in Brownsville it meant a lot growing up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Word. You know what I mean? And damn, bro. Word. But the good brother named Supreme, man named Preem. They from Brownsville houses. I think some was for like 500 or 512 Umar block. Well, I think some was from Umar block or from Ruck block.
I know. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Word. Yeah. That's a fact, exactly. Bro. I was like, damn, OG. You know what I'm saying?
We about to cut. We gonna do them how we post to, nigga.
Bando go too crazy.
NLM. Don't forget to beat, nigga.
Come through this block, nigga, who you? Bitch, I'm on point like the news crew. You do wrong with me, that's my loose crew. Me plus a bitch, I refuse to. Nigga, I been stacking how the Jews do. With the members and we got a few tools. Niggas better look when we move through. Throw at anybody, fuck who's who. What's the vibes? You a fraud on the telling disguise. Bitch, I'm on go and I swear to the gods. Like some chicken, we gon' leave them fried. Woke up getting, let me get out the rod. I'ma throw 5, nigga, don't be surprised. I'm with the members and we all outside. And we all on point, so you better not try. Spin through your hood with a Glock 9. Hope you got yours, cause I got mine. We not stopping at stop signs. You cannot hang with the gang if you not slide. I am not trusting a bitch, she not mine. All on my body, she here in the hotline. Like I am someone you cannot lie. She wanna be with me, but I don't got time. Hold on, let me slow it down. You ain't gang, you was never around. Got a grip with a whole lot of rounds. 2 shots in them knees, then he touching the ground. All my niggas solid, we won't make a sound. If he dissing the gang, then we walking him down. Come fuck with a bullshit, niggas a clown.
We got one eye.
Tell me to go get the strap for me. I'm fucking this bitch and he mad at me. Spit through the blood, that's a tragedy. We all make movies as you see. You know there is no cap in me. Jaw might knock off his cap with me. Don't got the keep scat with me. Nigga, I got some some hitters that blasphemy. Got the grip, nigga, you better use it. And LMB, nigga, we never choosing. My family's just older, so I went to wooing. I got a baddie, won't fuck to my music. I don't got a heart, little bitch, I'm my cupid. You begging for love, little bitch, are you stupid? She all in my body, I swear I can't do it. This ain't no metro, but I get the booming. Nigga, I'm really feeling the blast. You cannot want me, gon' get on your ass. I'm picking up niggas like this is the trash. They call me fake cause the way that I splash. Roll up a blunt, smoke them in the ash. We do not care, we left them in the past. Only 17, but really living fast. Get a different feeling when I wear that mask.
Get a different feeling when I wear that mask. Like what? Like what? Get a different feeling when I wear that mask. Gra, gra, gra. Gra, gra, gra.
This is all we coming already, bro. Like, I don't really gotta talk for nobody, bro. You know, I be coming, nigga. And LMB shit, nigga. That's how you do that. Take notes, little nigga.
The bros told me hop on the shit. Half of them know that I'm really gon' talk, and the other half know that I'm really gon' shit. You better run when we hop on the whip. Half who run up, he don't care about shit. Baby G with us, he dumping the clip. While you outside, knowing that it's brick shit, it stayed in the crib, now your ass is a split. I got the knocks, please do not try to run, bullets making you come to a stop. Bitch, I make it hot. I'm on my brothers, we demons, we making any nigga drop. They know how we rock. Pulling up Gotti the minute, and he gonna clear the whole block. Leave a nigga shot. He thinking this shit is a game. I left that nigga with a shot. Me and my niggas been geeking. If we got that bull, we gon' beat him. We spend the whole weekend. They gon' open up the door, we ready for war. That nigga body leaking. I'm with your bitch. She heat me up every day. She tryna swallow the semen. Mask on, I've been scheming. Bitch, I'm a hitter. Please don't give me a reason. I cannot speak on the shit that we do. Get out the way when the gang coming through. If you got what I want, then I'm coming for you. Don't need the whole thing, cause I'm throwing like two. I am too tack, I never leave a clue. Keep saying my name like who the fuck is you? Patty sliding on me, which I wanna do. I'm with the bros, so you gotta bring two. I gotta get to the pesos. Can I forget that my name is Pesos? Never like I gotta let that thing go. Pull it since I got him dancing the tango. Fuck the melon, we popping this mango. When we spin, we coming like tornadoes. I got a sprayer, so you better lay low. Shut the fuck up, nigga, do what I say so. Little bitch, I'm not wasting my time. You begging for love, but you out of your mind. And LMB cannot fold out the slimes. We stepping on niggas that get out of line. I told my brothers we gonna be fine. So they keep calling, I gotta decline. I cannot wait till a nigga get signed. Back on my bully, I'm done being calm. I've been scoring something like a touchdown. See me rapping these hoes on the fuck now. I was just two, it felt like I'm the one now. Used to be lacking, but I keep it tough now. See with me, he ready to run down. I've been bugging, I don't give a fuck now. See with me, he ready to run down. I've been bugging, I don't give a fuck now. Oh, y'all thought I was finished? If she throw it at me, I'ma kill it. I'm on my mud brother, that's my blood brother. Swear to God, we not leaving no winner. Gotta stay focused, nigga, I'm the ticket. And LMP, yeah, I'm fully committed. I am the shooter, but I'm really with it. I stay with Najee, my Udo not missing. That's word of your life, I'm not the one to play with. Got some haters that's ready to spray shit. We gon' slide, leave them faceless. It's done, those are baiting. What we got, he can take it. Heat him up, we gon' bake him. He got hit, can I fake it? Fucking with us, you not gonna make it. He said, fucking with us, you not gonna make it. Gra, gra, gra. And then beast and niggas know I be coming already, nigga. Gra, 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 nigga.